Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Welcome to the tundra.
No.
You know what? Me and Puxtawny Phil are going to have words in the next life because it is snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing here.
It does look like
Christmas.
The
worst winter storm that we have had all freaking year. And I have to tell you, Todd, this morning, I had left and my husband called me luckily and said, hey, you might want to get on the road because it's really stormy. Yeah. So I'd already left. So he sends me a text and says, hey, if you haven't already left, you might want to wait an hour. And I'm like, oh no, I'm on my way. I'm an Idaho girl. I learned to drive in Idaho, right? He's like, okay, but I've been sitting in traffic for an hour and I'm like, oh, so I'll just stop and get gas. It took me an hour and a half to get to work this morning, and it's usually 18 minutes.
Yeah. It's
so
bad
Kathy,
today.
Clean out your guest room. I'm on my way. It is snowy today.
I'm ready for some sunshine.
I've got the SADS.
I do too. I had an extra vitamin D pill this morning.
Did it help?
No. Especially when you go outside, you're just like, okay.
Oh, anybody else out there suffer from the SADS? I'm just
ready for spring.
Like, okay, not to cry about it, but I'm going to cry about it. Oh man. So, yes. So what's everybody doing to combat that besides vitamin D, a little bit of sleep,
light therapy.
Light therapy. I try to be busy, exercise. I don't know. Yeah, it's getting a little bit rough, but you know, that's why we come on 3 at 3.
Yes.
So you guys can make us smile.
Brighten our day.
All right, Janine, North Carolina, snowing in the 50s. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a little bit of a struggle, so I've already cried once today over something as simple as cute little Katie, if she's watching, gave me a hug. And I'm like, oh, Katie hugged me today. Yes, I do have some fun news. I got a fun surprise for Valentine's. Those of you that know my husband, not very many of you do, but this is real out on a limb. He gave me tickets to an ABBA tribute band concert tonight. So Dancing Queen.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
that would be fun.
I'm a dancing
queen. At the Eccles.
Oh, tonight?
Yes.
Oh.
So I am going to a concert tonight.
Who doesn't love
Hence
there?
My leather pants.
Nice.
And no.
She has her
white go-go boots. The closest I could get. Oh, Elisa says she's going that too.
Oh, I think
front row, Elisa. All right. Well, I know I'm not the front row because
that one would be a good one.
Yeah, I think that'll be really fun.
I think you'll love that.
Well,
you might be dancing down the aisles.
I might be dancing by myself because Jeff, he's not really a dancer, but
I bet he gets up. I bet he claps.
He might clap. You've been to a concert with me and Jeff. This is what I'm afraid we're going to get.
Well, it was more
third song in. So have you seen what you wanted to see?
Well, the music is a little bit different than when we were. I mean, it's a little,
Yes.
So I think you might see him doing a little of this.
I hope so. Yeah.
You'll have to report back to me and let me know.
Tomorrow I'm going to report to you all.
Yes.
So watch, I will post. If you haven't friended me, friend me. It's under Allison Nelson Hoth. Friend me so that you can see. I'm going to check in and I'm going to post tonight from that. Okay. So that should be fun.
That would be fun.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Comet Soul is happening without me tonight. So do me proud, ladies. Do me proud.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that you're going. That will be so fun.
Yeah. So when I say I got the SADS, maybe that'll give me just a little boost.
I think it will help you a lot.
Yep.
Music always does that, especially uplifting music.
Yeah.
In fact, I watched a show last night by myself. I can't even remember what it was. It was Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher.
I love those two. Okay, what was it?
But anyway, they listened to the Cars. The Cars.
Oh yeah, I do know the Cars.
I love the Cars, and I'm sitting there just dancing away by myself, watching this movie.
Yeah,
and it was great.
Yeah. Well, I went to bed at 8:30 last night. So 8:30.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, you must have been tired.
Oh, something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to 3 Things at 3.
Yes.
Thing number 1, something to make you smile. Me lifting my leg up to show you my go-go boots. If that
There
didn't
we
make
go.
you smile, I don't know if we got anything out. Thing number 2, we're going to learn something today.
Yes.
And thing number 3, we have a few sneak peeks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, yes. So okay, we're rolling.
Okay, I have to laugh. Barb says, "You mean randomly crying isn't normal?" Barb, it's absolutely normal. And if it doesn't happen any day, I've got a tear duct problem, I think.
Yeah. I did get teary-eyed last night.
On that show?
Well, it wasn't the show. It was it was
Jackie's not a
something
crier.
else. So
Jackie's not a crier. So
anyway.
I told her to watch The Holiday. You know, that holiday where Cameron Diaz can't cry either. And then all of a sudden she's
then
just like randomly crying.
She can't
Yeah.
stop. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to, maybe if I'm by myself again tonight, then I can watch that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see these funny. Some of them aren't as funny as I thought they were when I posted them as I'm reviewing.
Oh,
What happened to him? There was like 6, but now there's only 4. So we'll see which ones we're missing. No, sometimes they go away.
Yeah.
It's okay. 4 is good. All right. This one cracked me up. This is what happens when you don't click your tongs twice before grilling. Why? Why do we?
I don't know.
I don't know, but you've got to click those tongs.
Yeah, you do.
Or else they don't work. So
that's kind of, that's scary.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. This next one I thought was so cute, Jackie. This is so cute.
Oh, all right. Did you get me anything for Valentine's Day? This warm spot? Got you one too. I love it. Same.
Isn't that so cute?
That is so cute.
Oh, I just thought that was so
That
cute.
is really cute.
So yes. This one is with you in mind.
Oh, goody. All right.
Just wanted to let everyone know I'm going through a lot right now.
How true that really
yes.
is.
Let's do it again.
All
just
right.
for Jackie's sake. You can read it this time.
It's just too funny. Just wanted to let everyone know I'm going through a lot right now. Just so you know. Oh, okay, that one was great. I loved it.
All right. And then our last one for today. I heard that you have tattoos all over your shoulders and back. Yes, Captain. And sometimes when people are sad, I let them color them in. Why would you do that? Sometimes people just need a shoulder to crayon. We got Abby to giggle.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Some of those Star Trek ones are
yeah,
pretty
they
hilarious.
are just so funny. So if you need a shoulder to crayon, call me.
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Yeah, I hope we brought a smile to your face. So.
Oh, I brought one to mine.
Yes.
So that was good.
Well, those of you that are sewing along, I've been loving the pictures that you're posting. Those of you that are just with us, just, to see if we can get these blocks right.
Yes.
Welcome. We are on the last day of our center blocks on My First Quilt. And these are really fun blocks. So we're going to do 3 blocks today, J, K, and L. Or as some of you who don't have the My First Quilt might know them as the square and a square, churn dash, and spool. And these are quilts these are quilt blocks that you see all the time, but they're so fun. So, Betty says I should have used my best Janeway voice. I don't watch Star Trek, so. Okay, so let's do the square and a square. These are so fun. And so we have a few. This may be the way you do it, may not be the way you do it. But the first thing we're going to do is we want to fold this to find our center, kind of a square and a square. So you can do this a lot of ways, but I just like to fold and finger press.
Okay.
You can take
That
it to
works.
the iron and press, or if you don't want this diagonal line, you can also do it in half that way.
Cool.
So we have our first square, and now we have these little lines that you can't see very well because of this, but I'm going to just turn it over so that you can, I'll show you where these lines kind of just.
So could you
could also draw it on.
Just draw it on too if you wanted to do it that way.
You sure can.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So that's what this looks like on this side.
Okay.
All right. The next one is you also have your second square, and I've just cut these in half on the diagonal. Okay. So once we have these, then I'm going to also take and just finger press and find my center right here.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is really very simple because what we're going to do is now we are going to take and we're just going to do a square and a square, and we are going to just line this up so that we have the center here. So see, my squares go across here. I'm going to line, but if you went this way.
I said if you pressed it.
Pressed it this way, you also have a
You
center.
have something there too.
Yeah, as a reference.
Oh yeah.
You see? So then you can just find that center and line up your center block. And we're going to just take this.
And sew a 1/4 inch.
Yep, so a 1/4 inch here, and then one more on the other side.
Okay, I can do that.
So we are actually sewing today on the Presto machine.
Really? Gotta find the presser
And we're
foot.
sewing without a presser foot for just a second.
Oh, no,
we
I just
found
had to
it.
find it. Okay.
Yep.
And I have my machine set up with the needle and using my regular presser foot J. So
And I actually took me just a second. Thought I was going to have to thread this by my eyeballs, but no, figured out.
yeah, it says we find the center here.
It's important to find the center on this block, and the reason is because you're doing a square in a square, or kind of a rectangle or diamond shaped in a square, and it can look really ski-wampus.
It's hip to be square. Dun, 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 hip to be square.
Sorry. Jacki's hip to be square.
I had to push that one in.
Ronnie, Presto 2 is my next machine I want if I don't
Ooh,
get a long arm. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a great take a class machine
Yes.
for sure.
Just light.
All right.
Okay. Now that we have that, we're just going to pull these out and
Unpress them.
press them or finger press them.
Okay. And then I'm assuming we'll do the same going the other direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's cool. Okay,
You're going to refold that so that you can get that. I really quite like to iron it so that.
Yeah, I would probably use an iron. Because that's just, I'm a little
She is
OCD
a
when it comes
perfectionist with it. Yeah.
that way. Okay, cool. Here we go.
So have these blocks been fun for you guys? They've been fun for me. Sometimes I really like to get back to the basics. In fact, they were so fun that I worked on a farm quilt that just had lots of straight lines and squares over the weekend. So.
Sorry, I'm just like.
No, you're just fine. We lost our little camera, so just for a minute.
All right.
Kelly's in Louisiana. It's 76 degrees. Oh,
Oh, we could only.
Larry says he uses his, Larry, we haven't seen you for a while, but he uses his friction pin to tick the corners for center of the triangles. So that's great, 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 great tips. All right, we are almost done.
I should have left that open.
It's okay.
That's my bad.
It's all right. Okay. Just going to come up here and we have our square and a square.
Lovely.
Lovely, lovely.
Yay.
All right. Our next one is a churn dash. So the churn dash.
We'll finish it with the flying geese.
Yes.
Around the
Right.
outside.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to do this one just a little bit different technique. So that with this churn dash, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this magic wand. And we showed this last week, and I don't know if the gals have been using the magic wand this week, but I love this technique. So these blocks are cut 3 inches to 3 inches, which is a little bit bigger. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this magic wand, and this magic wand has a center line right down the middle that, I don't know if you can, we're going to see if we can get a different, well, we're just going to go with it. Center line, but you're going to take that and we're going to draw a line on both sides.
So we're going to sew
right on the drawn line down the center of that, because we're going to cut down that center line. This is a quick way to make flying geese or square and a squares all together. So if you don't have a magic wand, I love it for that very reason. I'm going to hand you that one so that you can chain sew. And then do you want to use the cutter on the machine or do you want a pair of scissors?
We can
use a little pair of scissors.
Yeah.
So.
I love sewing standing up.
Yeah.
Not.
And the funny thing is I hate cutting sitting down. We should swap positions.
And I'm used to having an automatic presser foot lifter.
I know.
But this is a great, it sounds so good, this machine.
I know. It's good for us to sew on something just a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think when you sew on something different, it makes you more accurate. Lisa's working on her UFOs for Quilty Land.
Oh,
love that.
Fun. Okay.
Okay. This is so fun to do this way. Okay, so now we have sewn on the line. We literally are just going to take and cut down the center of those and press those open.
Do we have iron on?
Yeah, we do have the iron on.
So why,
silly you.
Why aren't we?
Silly you. Why would we not have my favorite iron on?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Larry says, Larry's with us. He says the Presto is perfect retreat and travel machine. Okay, she's going to iron those open. While she's ironing those open, Abby, I'm going to have you come over here, because the next thing is that they had us cut 2 strips. What we're going to do is we're going to take these strips, and with a 1/4 inch seam, we're going to sew a long strip together, and then we're going to trim those down. So I'm going to actually slide on here. And so.
Look at us multitasking.
I know, we would make great retreat partners, huh?
I'm going to cut the dog ears off.
Okay.
Because that will be easier to.
All right, now I'm going to press this open to the dark side. Okay, back to the drawing board. So now we're going to square these up to 2.5 by 2.5. I looked for a smaller one of these, but I really love this little fun ruler, not the big one, is that you just can center that right here. We're going to line these up to 2.5 to 2.5. Maybe this isn't the ruler I want. So we've got, here's our 1/4 inch, 1 inch, 2.5 inches. I think we're pretty close, actually. Yeah, we're pretty close on those. So we're just going to leave them. Okay, then on this, see how I've sewn this together? We're actually going to take our ruler and we're going to trim from the edge, and we're going to trim these so that they are 1.5 inches and by 2.5 inches. So we need 4 of those, or 1.5 by 2.5.
So 2.5.
Yeah, this should be 2.5 here, and then yeah,
and this goes 1.5.
no, 2.5 by 2.5 inch square. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Follow the instructions, not the teacher.
Okay, so 1, 2.5.
Yep. So we have 2.5 inch squares. We're going to do 4 of those.
Make sure I get it right here. I like to line up my center line
Yeah.
when I'm cutting those. Okay, we need how many? 4?
4. Yep.
One more. So we have a little less left over.
Yeah, we're just going to throw that
Okay.
away. Okay, now we're just going to lay these together. So here is our center right here. We're going to put these right here.
Oh, look how cute
Look
that
how
is.
cute that is. Isn't that so fun?
I love.
And then
blue
we're
and-
going to just make our little churn dash right here. So that's so fun.
That is cute.
Yeah,
That's darling.
yeah,
Could you turn it this way?
absolutely. You can
If
do
you
it
wanted-
however you wanted. This
So
is really a
oh,
true
that's
turn
kinda
dash,
fun.
you know. So
That's fun.
that's so fun. So
There we go.
There you go.
That's cute.
there
And
you
so
go.
then you sew the 3
The 3 together.
and then the 3 rows.
Yep.
That's darling.
Can you show how to use that square up ruler again and who makes it? Sure, Bridget. This is by Creative Grids, and this is really a big one. I like the smaller.
Do we have a tucker trimmer
I was looking for one.
here?
Yeah. Because if you can get a tucker trimmer, but really basically what you'll want to do is, this has a 1/4 inch seam allowance built into the ruler right here by Creative Grids. So each of these is a 1/2 inch with your 1/4 inch on the inside. So we're going to square this up. So what you'll want to do is with that in here, we want to trim them to 2.5 inches. We're just going to take and we're going to make sure that we've got 1, 2, and 2/4 inches and 1/2. And then you would trim right along the edges. Flip it around. Do you see how close that is?
Yeah.
It's hard to show because this one is so close on there.
Another thing you can do too is you can even use your regular
Regular ruler.
ruler before you even open it. And you can actually do it this way and go to 2.5 here
Mm-hmm.
and line up your stitching lines
Yes.
to here and there, and then whatever excess is, then you can trim it off.
Yeah,
there,
it's
too.
hard to know because we're so close
Yeah,
to
there-
that
I
2.5.
said we're not
Is
going to
that
trim.
we're not going to trim anything
Mm-mm.
because it just
Well,
really,
those are pretty good.
yeah,
So,
really trimmed it. Well,
yeah, there's a bunch of different ways that you can
right.
you can
can trim.
square up your block.
Right. My favorite is the tucker trimmer, and we may
Yeah.
have to do that. Elisa put that up there, but we may have to do a demonstration on that
Yeah,
ruler
we
because
should.
I just love the tucker trimmer ruler.
Yeah.
Bryn also put one. Yep. One was off though, Joe said. Betty Jo, one might have been off. Maybe this one was a little bit bigger. That's just a little bit. So we're going to go.
If it is just a little bit.
If it is, it's just a little bit. So it might have been that camera angle on there because I've got my point here. I've got my line here. I've got my 2.5. This is when that, so it trimmed it just that teeny tiny amount on here.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Love it.
Then the last one we're going to do is called a spool. And this spool is really fun. So what we have is we have our center block. And we're going to actually put 2 edges on the side.
Okay.
So we can sew those. Okay. So while she's doing that, what I'm going to do is I have 4 smaller squares right here. And in the directions, I'm going to draw a line on the back from corner to corner with my smaller squares. The reason I'm doing this is for accuracy. If you have a guide beam on your machine and you feel really confident, you can use the guide beam. But I'm just going to draw a line right across here on my corners, corner to corner. All right. Sandra, Comment Sold is on tonight. Don't miss Comment Sold.
Okay. There we
Okay.
go.
So that's great. Now, what we want to do is we want to create like a spool. So we're going to take our long pieces right here and we are going to lay our shorter pieces so that we're going from the outer edge to the inner edge.
Okay.
On both sides. So
kind of the same method as the flying geese,
right? Yep. And we're going to sew right on the line this time.
Okay.
So once we have that, do you want to chain or do you want to just do one at a time?
Here we go.
I know, we've all missed Larry. It's so nice to have him on today. Bridget says, do a demo on squaring up on various rulers. That's a great idea. Bridget, let me get some rulers in so we have plenty, because the worst thing about it is to show you a great ruler and then go, yeah, we don't have any. So we'll work on that. Rulers are the best. You're only as good as your tools half the time. Okay. Alice,
There's my little...
Rulers get lost in a small room the same way socks get lost in the dryer. Somebody, I swear, is out. The universe is out to get us.
Came off which side? Do we do it this way?
Yep. You're going to go outer corner to inner corner. Right? Okay. Going to just trim that up to 1/4 inch. I always love this because in true quilting fashion, this is called a spool, so that it makes like a quilting spool. So then basically we just trim off those corners and then lay that so that you have your top and your bottom. And there you go. Now on this one, when I match those corners, I would probably pin my corners.
I think so too.
Let's do it. So we'll put this
Here,
together.
let me press this.
Okay.
Let's press them really good.
I'm going to press them great, and then we're going to pin that. Well, then it's already on pickup from school duty. Wow, where does the day go?
That might be.
And
a little
Susan,
easier.
yes, we are doing block L. Okay, so see how that lays so nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this corner here, and I'm going to just match up those two right here on my line here. Put a pin in. Then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do the same right there. Match up those little seams so that we get that perfect seam when we do that 1/4 inch seam allowance. And it looks like we may have to ease that in just a little bit. That block is a little bit big, but remember who's in charge of that fabric.
There you go. All right. I'm going to sit down this time.
Yeah, Bridget, squaring up is vital to a perfect block.
Yeah.
And if you skip it, you're doing a lot of stretching of the fabric. So Alice says, please demo the Tucker trim tools soon. All right, let me see if I can get them ordered. Jacki, do you think you can order some in?
Yeah.
I know, just the person, and then we will demo them. Let's do the Tucker trimmer, the Tucker
Next
trimmer
week.
2, and the flying geese. How about next week?
Yeah.
Yes, Larry, we did press the center out so they would nest. All right. Dun, 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 dun. We'll iron those. Gonna iron it so that you can see that. Jacki, are you learning to love my iron as much?
It scares me still.
Okay, so see how nice that spool looks with those corners matched like that?
Looks good.
Yep, looks great. We would do the same on the bottom, and block L is done.
I love it. And then just put your flying geese around the
Around
four
yep,
outsides, and you're done.
yep. All
That's
right, does
awesome.
anybody have any questions? Jill says she loves these demos. We love doing them, Jill, so it's kind of fun to demo those for you. All right, that means that you should be pretty close, those of you that are sewing along with us, to having all of your
Having
blocks
it all done.
completed.
Boys are really cute.
They'll do the center tomorrow.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really fun. I'm going to put these together so that Kyle can sew those all up for us.
That will be fun. It's such a
Yeah.
cute and bright colors. I love them.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will get some Tucker trimmers and do a demo on that. That sounds
Next
like a
week.
fun thing next week. So, yeah. So those of you that have those questions, tune in with us next Wednesday, and
Yeah.
we will demo those.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll be good.
Okay. On the blog from yesterday, did Sherry have any suggestions?
What was it that she did? Do you remember?
Cindy says she has 2 left for tonight. The hourglass.
The
The hourglass sewed really big, but luckily it was one that could be trimmed down. I'll double check with her, and if she has any suggestions, have her get with Crystal tomorrow,
That she can
and
finish
that
up.
she can finish that up.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. Okay.
Oh,
Well, we've
cool.
done thing number 1.
yeah, we have.
We've done thing number 2. We've laughed a little.
Yes.
We have just a few sneak peeks for tonight. So 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. Comments sold. So fun tonight. And we have a couple of really fun things. So the first one we just got today. We do
So
not have a
cute.
sample made. And I swore to Debbie, we don't need to waste time making a sample because everyone will want one of these
It's so cute.
regardless of the sample. Creative Grid, Cheryl, is who does the flying geese trimmer tool, right?
Yes.
yes.
The ultimate flying geese.
Yes,
Yes.
Ultimate Flying
The
Geese.
Ultimate flying
Yep.
geese. Yeah.
Okay, so this is called,
Oh, there we go. Down a little bit more. Here we go.
here we go.
There is everyone.
I just wanted, this is called the Hatchery Hack Table Runner Kit.
Oh, that's so cute.
And it is so Cute. Oh,
Look
good,
at
Abby. I'm
that.
like, I hope she can get a little. If not, I'm standing up to get closer to the
It's
can.
so cute.
It has the cutest bunnies and the cutest little chicks, and it is by Sandy Gervais. It is a table runner, 19.5 by 46.5, so it's really long. It comes in this cute box. I don't even think we've opened the box because I went down and I'm like, you have to sell that tonight. Isn't that so cute? These will sell out without us even making a
So
sample. We
cute.
don't even have time.
Yeah. So the kit includes the pattern and the fabric for the runner top and the binding. Oh,
Yes.
look how cute that
Look
yellow
at this
inside.
box. Yep, it's
Look how
got
cute
all these
inside.
little confetti in here. So it comes right here. It has Sandy Gervais' new line
Cute.
that we also have in stock. So you have this yellow. It's got this little crosshatch pattern on the back, and then oh, I hope that I don't rip this, so I have to own it.
That is so cute.
Yes. But I just have to pull this line out so that you can see how cute this new line of fabric is.
Oh my goodness. Look how
Can you,
cute.
isn't this so fun? I mean, check these fabrics out. So look at this fun. Yeah. So pinks and little crosshatch here. Look at these little daisies.
That's darling.
These cream and then this blue. So fun.
Pretty.
And then this I love that. And then gray.
Cute.
So cute.
That's darling.
Yes. So that is the Hatchery Hack 10-inch stacker pattern. So you get this whole stack of 10-inch stackers, plus you get the pattern and the binding, all in this little keepsake box.
Cute. Don't
That
forget to put this in there.
the boxes.
It's so cute.
Like,
I love this.
Where's Pat? You know,
Look
and
at
I
this
shared.
cute
I know,
little-
isn't
that
that
is darling? That little print is so cute.
so fun? That this these boxes I love because I can put them on my bookshelf. I look really
Well, you
smart when
can
I don't
use
get to my UFOs. Yeah, you can
You
use
can
them.
use them for other things too,
Right.
because you're going to want to go the other way.
Just hoping to rip it.
You can't rip it. You have
Cindy
to be
says
very
she does
gentle.
not need another project. Me neither. But oh,
That's
I
so
just
cute.
absolutely love this. Love
Yeah,
this.
that's
Love this. Love
darling.
this. Okay, if you get this tonight, you'll know we sold out, and I didn't get my wish of owning it. So
It's darling.
if you open it, you're like, okay. So not only that is Debbie
so
also snagged a backing off of the shelf for us. So we will be selling backing, and this is the
Nice.
one she chose,
Cute.
and it's that little fun little
That's
peachy
darling.
crosshatch. So we'll sell a backing with this.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love that. They call it a coral color.
Yep.
It's really pretty.
Gayla says she's trying to cut back on her UFOs, but she thinks she needs one.
Yeah,
Hey,
that one's so cute.
Gayla, let me give you a little hint from the master. If you don't cut it, it's not a UFO. It's just
there
a
you go.
project. Just don't start it, and then
There
you
you
can just
go.
put it on there.
All right.
Okay, so I love that so much. And so this is another kit that we are selling tonight. This is called Tulip
Well, this
Toss.
looks like it from the same.
It's
this
the
is from
same
line.
Yes. And I have to say, this I think ranks up there in the top 2 of my favorite quilts that I put together. So I worked on this over the weekend, and this
Oh,
is Sandy
look how
Gervais, and it's called
cute.
Tulip Toss. It's a big quilt,
Yeah, it is.
but it came together in
That is so
one
cute.
day. Is that not so?
We
I
are
know. Here
too
comes
short.
Abby. She's coming to help us.
I'm
Yay!
I'm on my tippy toes.
Yay! Is that
I'm
not
like-
so fun?
I'm on my tippy toes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can see it well enough.
Yep. So
yeah.
okay. And so
Cute.
that is just so fun. These blocks are, I think we get really intricate all the time, and these blocks are
They're
just big and
And they're
fun,
cute.
and they just go together.
It's a cute
And
fabric line.
yeah, and thank you to Rebecca, who had it quilted and bound for me so that they could show that tonight.
Nice.
So
Okay, that is a big quilt.
Yeah, that is. I
That
don't
will
even
be
know the
fun.
size. Yep.
Okay, way cute.
Yes.
That's fun.
So that will also be on sale. We have kits to go with that and patterns.
Cute.
So all right. Those are our sneak peeks. So
I love it.
all right.
So fun. Okay.
Hey, that's what we have. So, like I said, I'm going to be rocking the house in my boots.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Dancing
Queen.
So
Yeah. I can't wait.
you
to
can't
hear.
wait.
I
You can't wait to hear. So everybody
Yeah.
check in with me later.
Yes.
And if you have any questions, let us know. And yeah, like I said, tune in tonight because Chris is here, Debbie's here, Crystal's going to be staying and helping for me. I mean,
Nice.
bless Crystal. She lives a long ways away, and she got herself here. Took her 2 hours, and she's staying to help tonight. So
That's great.
all right.
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, we'll see you next week. All about rulers.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.